No doubt about it, an at-home full swing golf simulator would be nice, but for many of us, unfortunately we need to use the rooms in our house or apartment for crazy things like couches, kitchen tables, and beds. And when it dips to -14 at night, using the garage for cars is apparently better than keeping a golf simulator warm and cozy, or so says my wife. So how can you still use a golf simulator in your home when there is little to no room? And more importantly, how can you get just as much, if not more, benefit from it than somebody who can swing like John Daly on roller skates? Stay tuned and I'm going to share with you just how it's done and how you can improve your game this winter and beyond. Some might argue that the driver or putter are the two most important clubs in your bag to master, and I'm not going to fully disagree. But when it comes to really saving strokes and watching your opponents burst into tears like they've had their toy train snatched from their hands, nothing beats being able to save a par or get a birdie when missing the green or being 100 yards or less in. The benefits of a great short game are obvious to anyone who has had to chase their ball from one side of the green to the other and end up praying to whoever will listen just to let you get your next shot anywhere on the green. Or, as I have done in my darkest hours, putted from 30 yards off the green through thick rough if need be, just to avoid having to pull out the wedge and watch my playing partners laugh like they've been holding it in their entire life. Because most likely the ball is going to end up anywhere but the green, possibly not even stay on the golf course. So yeah, getting more confident with the short game will go a long ways towards lowering your score and your therapist bill. So the only place in my house where I could take any swing whatsoever was here in the basement, where the ceilings are just a little taller than I am. So a full swing was out of the question. But I can take almost a 3/4 swing here, which means I can practice with my wedges with those yardages from 10 to maybe 80 yards in. And those are the type of shots I face almost every round. So let's start with what you'll need. First up, you're going to need some type of mat. I recently purchased this one on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below, and so far so good. It's got a couple different inserts, but my favorite so far is this one, which shows you where your club is coming down and on what path. And then there's another one with longer artificial grass where you can hit with or against the grain. They call it the rough. I guess variety is the spice of life. Next up, you're going to need a launch monitor of some sort. I am currently testing out two, the Garmin Approach R10 and a Rapsodo mobile launch monitor. These are both new to me, so I'll give a longer review in a couple weeks letting you know which one I stuck with and why. And finally, some sort of net. My golf net is 7 feet high, so it won't fit in this space, so I'm using this green screen backdrop, which does a good enough job catching my shots. Okay, so now that we have everything set up, let's talk about how we can use this space to really sharpen our short game when only being able to use maybe a quarter to a half swing, a little bit more at most. The key to a great short game is all about confidence and knowing what club to hit and how hard to swing it when you have that tricky 10, 20, 40-yard wedge shot is going to make all the difference in your game. So this is where a launch monitor can really pay its rent. What I like to do is take one wedge at a time and use a quarter swing, a half swing, and maybe slightly over half to figure out what my distances are for each club with that swing. I'm looking for specific yardages of say 20, 30, 40 yards, etc. So spend some time with your monitor getting to know what club and swing will get you the various numbers. You may only have the space for a 20-yard shot, which is fine. Dial that in and then work on maybe playing a variety of shots by using the launch angle on your monitor. Do it enough times and sooner or later a number will become apparent for how far you hit each shot. Okay, so after a little time with your monitor and knowing how far you hit each club and with what type of swing, this will be the time where you can have the most fun with visualization. You want to put yourself at, on a Sunday, on the 18th hole, maybe for your club championship, or maybe just the match with your buddies to win the skins. You've got a 37-yard shot. You got to get up and down in order to win the skins or win the match. And do as much as you can to sort of really visualize and put yourself there. See the faces on your competitors watching you. Maybe there's a little breeze going on, and get in front of that shot and go, okay, I know what shot, I know what club to hit, I know how hard to swing it. Take the swing and check your monitor, and hopefully you got the right distance. All right, so that's all I've got. I hope this video has been helpful and maybe encouraged you, if you have enough room in your house or apartment to even hit a half wedge, to try this out, work on getting your distances down for those little half shots, quarter shots, maybe 3/4 shots. I know it's already helped me out. Even having just a mirror here and being able to check my alignment, that's helped out a lot as well. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.